All right, let's go. Article 1, Section 3, the Senate. This is where power slows down, where the fire gets tempered in cold stone. Or at least that's the idea. We're going to abridge these lines, so we're not going word for word. The Senate shall be composed of 2 senators from each state, chosen by the legislature thereof, later changed to popular vote, for 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote. These are divided into 3 classes, so 1/3 is up for election every 2 years. You have to be at least 30, a citizen for 9 years, and live in the state. The Vice President of the United States is the President of the Senate, but he only votes to break a tie, or she. That was kind of sexist, wasn't it? I apologize. The Senate chooses its officers and President pro tempore. So the President pro tempore, by the way, is Chuck Grassley. I actually didn't know that he was the President pro tempore, but he acts as the presiding officer when the Vice President is absent. The Senate has the sole power to try all impeachments. So the House impeaches someone, and the Senate has a trial. The judgment in the impeachment shall not extend further than removal and disqualification. That doesn't mean that they're not going to be liable for civil and criminal acts, but that's not what the Senate's for. This is the upper chamber, the brakes on the machine, the marble room where ambition goes to age at least 6 years at a time. 2 senators per state. Doesn't matter if your state has 40 million people or 4 cows in a Waffle House. You get 2. That's balance, they said. That's fairness, they swore. But let's be honest, it's a compromise wrapped in granite. They stay longer than the House. 6 years. They're meant to outlast moods, outlast riots, outlast presidents. But sometimes they outlast accountability too. To join that club, you need to be 30. You need to live in that state, and you need to be a citizen for 9 years. And yeah, that's right. You can't just walk in with ambition and a TikTok following. You need time. Because the Senate wasn't built for fire. It was built for the long burn. And the Vice President, they sit in as the President of the Senate. No real fucking power unless there's a couch or a tie. Then bam. Suddenly there's Zeus with a gavel. But here's the part that matters the most. Like I said, the Senate holds the trial. You fuck up bad enough in the executive branch, you get impeached by the House, it's the Senate that decides if you're done. They become the courtroom, the judges, the executioners. And no, they can't throw you in prison. All they can do is remove you, disqualify you, make sure you never wear the crown again. When they do it, it echoes. This is the room where the powerful get judged by the powerful. So you ask yourself, who's watching them? Let's move on to Section 4.